Oh. Oh, God. What's wrong? What's wrong? Hey, Jeff. My dog is sitting like right next to me. She won't go away. Go lay down. Squirrel. There you go. I got her away from me. Say squirrel. She'll run out, look out the gate. You know what I didn't do? I didn't check the set. There we go. Man, it's a beautiful day here. It is pretty. How's everything up on the East Coast? You're in Connecticut, I believe, right? I always forget where everybody's at. Oh, nice. It's already 79 in my shop. I don't have the fans on this morning so far. It's pleasant in here. It's not bad. That looks good. I thought I'd turn the camera on again. I did an hour earlier trying to grab some subscribers. Seems like the only way I add subscribers to my channel is to do the live streams. But I do notice that the income from the channel is growing steadily. I like that. Yeah, I've got a lot to do today too. And Jim was online a little earlier. He's got a bunch of stuff to do. I guess that's good. I'm getting a lot of knives in. This girl needed her shears done today because she's off today. So she dropped her shears by. This is a good client of mine. I've been sharpening for her for years. So I try to take care of her when she's off. I appreciate everybody watching out there. If you're watching, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. I probably should have changed out abrasives. That looks good. These are Salon shears. Yeah. So she brought 6 pairs in this morning. I got the grooming shears coming tomorrow. I have 2 different groomers dropping off in the morning. They won't want them back, and one's not going to want it back until Tuesday when they open the shop back up again, and then one will come Monday. So that'll give me a couple days to do it. I got a lot of people bringing knives. I've been posting on social media. You know, you got 13 days now until Thanksgiving, so people have been calling. I got a guy on his way right now to drop off 10 knives, and I've got 7 sitting on the bench. Y'all see my dog sitting there? See my dog? The other one's laying in the house. And I'm surprised he's not coming out. I don't have the fans on. He doesn't like the sound of the fans. But I don't have the fans on, so I'm surprised he's not out here. She never leaves my side. That looks good. Trying to get the burr off. You can see the little micro burr on there. "48 people watching. Do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. Let's get more people watching. It helps our channel out." Thank you very much, Ryder. Just a little something right there. Yeah, there's just not a lot of people tuning in today. Last night I had a lot of people. I was sharpening some knives last night and I turned the camera on. No, I don't have a contract. I mean, I used to cold call the salons. I have over 100 salons and barber shops within about a 5-mile radius of my house. I'll do mailings to them, but my business has grown where it's basically word of mouth and referrals. And so I stay very busy with just people bringing me shears. I go to a salon a couple days a week. I didn't go to a salon this week, but I had a lot bringing them to me. But dog groomers are my biggest customer. Most of them are mobile dog groomers. So tonight and tomorrow, they'll start bringing me tools to sharpen for the weekend. I also do mail-in. So I did a bunch of grooming tools for a mail-in client. I've never even met her, never talked to her. She just mails it to me and I mail it back to her. She pays me through Venmo. She's on the north side of Houston. You bet. I mean, if somebody refers you, that's better than you just guessing. So I've been doing this 10 years, so I've built up this is my main income. Well, my wife works. My wife's a school teacher, so, but this is the only thing I do. I was a financial advisor for 29 years, Series 7 broker, and left the industry about 5 years ago. Thank God. I'd had enough of sitting at a desk. That looks good. Now, did I do this blade? I already did this one, right? We'll do it again just to be sure. I think I already did this blade. I'm getting distracted here. Yeah, the mobile groomers, they make nice money. It's hard work. And I'm in Southeast Texas, so it's hot. And even in those little trailers, even with air condition and a generator. Oh, sorry, I've already done all that. What am I doing? It still gets hot in those trailers. And I imagine if you were a groomer and a cold client, they'd be cold in the trailer all the time. Correct. Yep. That's the most of them are. All right, those are cutting much better. She'll be happy with those. Exactly. Instead of taking them to a shop where there's 10 other dogs barking and the animal's stressed out, it's well worth it to get the dog groomer to come to your house. Now I don't need to groom my 2 mutts, but I do have them bathed. I have a girl that will bathe them for me, and we trade services, meaning she'll wash my dog and I'll sharpen her tools for free. So it's a good trade-off, because these 2 monsters are too big to bathe, for me to bathe anyway. All right, those are done. All right, we got 2 more pair for the other stylist. So there's my monster. See, she doesn't need bathing. I mean, grooming, but she does need bathing. Hey, have a good one. Thanks, Ryder. And the other big German Shepherd's inside. All right, we got to do these 2. Let's see what these look like. Okay, these are just Paul Mitchell's. All right, let's do those first. Right-handed, make sure they're right-handed. They are. Not bad. A little crunchy. "40 people watching, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. And if you're so inclined, please subscribe to the channel. It does help our little business down here in Texas grow. We're Sharpen Right Services. We're located in League City, Texas. League City's halfway between Houston and Galveston on the Texas Gulf Coast. And we sharpen salon, barber, and pet grooming shears, clipper blades, sewing and industrial scissors, and just about any kind of knife. We're doing salon or barber scissors, whichever one you want to call them this morning. We have 2 more pair left to do this morning. Thought I'd turn the camera on and say hello to everyone. Tell me where you're watching from. It's getting warm in here. I'm gonna have to turn the fans on. Waterford, Ontario, Canada. Oh yeah, Easterbrook. Hey, thanks, buddy. I think I follow you on, is it on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok that I follow you? And don't talk about lunch, I'm starving. But I can't eat till noon our time. I do intermittent fasting, so I don't eat until noon every day. Yeah, I'm almost sure I follow you. If I don't, I'll look it up and I will. I try to follow the other sharpeners around the country. Try to be supportive of everybody. So they got a big sharpening conference going on in Spartanburg, South Carolina, the Sharpening Show by Wolf Industries. I went to it last year, or year before last. I can't remember where it was. I think it was last year that I went. And it was in Reno. I'm going to go to the Above Shear conference next year in Las Vegas. I've already paid for it. Need to book. I'll wait till after the first year and I'll book my flight if I can. Looking forward to that. Let's see if I can get 2 more pairs of shears out of these abrasives. Wow. If you're watching out there, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. And if you're so inclined, subscribe to our channel. It does help our little business down here in Texas out. right, looks good. Let's go back to the stones. That looks good. Looks good. All right, got a clean edge. Maybe a little bit more right there at the tip. No, that's a piece of PVC pipe with an abrasive around it. Those were curved pet grooming shears. Make sure we don't have any burrs left on it. Looks pretty good. We're going to try it now. Let's see if we can get them put back together. Feel good. Oh, much better. Very good. Cutting very crisp. All right, we got one more pair to do, and I'm caught up on shears. And then I got to go do some knives. Appreciate everybody watching out there. I hope you hit the thumbs up button, and also I hope you subscribe to our channel. It does help our little business down here in Texas grow. We get a little bit of income from our YouTube channel. It helps us buy abrasives. And it doesn't cost us anything to be on here other than time. So I really appreciate everybody watching. Man, those are sharp. Well, I can probably get them a little sharper. No, Doug, I've been sharpening for 10 years as a business. About 7, I started off as just doing knives. I spent 29 years as a financial advisor, Series 7 broker, and I had been doing the shears and stuff on the side, on weekend knives and shears on the weekends, and then in 2020, actually in 2019, the company that I worked for made some changes I couldn't live with. And so in January of 2020, right as COVID had hit, after I got my bonus in January, I quit. And then COVID hit, and I started sharpening during COVID. I stayed busy during COVID. Everybody was still cutting hair. Everybody was still, dog groomers were still working. Everybody was cooking like crazy. And so I had planned on going back to work full-time as a broker, and this business took off, and I was having so much fun doing it, I never went back. And now my licenses have expired. Well, they've been expired over 3 years, because I've been doing this full-time for 5 years. 5 years part-time, 5 years full-time. It'll be 6 years in January doing it full-time. And I love it. I think if I would have stayed a broker, advisor, financial advisor, I would have been dead by now. I was way overweight. I've lost 65 pounds since January of 2022. Oh, I love it, man. Best decision I ever made was to do this business full time. Just a little right there. See the ride line's a little thin right there? It's not for, this business isn't for everybody. It's a very hard business. It's very hard to build clientele. But it's well worth it. Meet a lot of good people. I met a guy was from Canada. I can't remember, I've got his number saved. I don't know where he's at in Canada. Then I got a guy, Mark is out near I got a buddy that's, Mark is his name. He's out near Vancouver, out west. He's just now started a sharpening business. He's just doing knives and yard tools and things like that, but he wants to ultimately do the shears and the clipper blades. So it's cool that I get to talk to a lot of people from all over. Somebody contacted me from Iran a month or two ago and wanted some advice. He has a hard time getting equipment in Iran. So he's having to build his own things. All right, I just wanted to work that a little bit there. I'll go back to it in a moment. Now these are convex edge shears, but I'm not going to convex them because it takes the the color off of them. So we're just going to sharpen them like a beveled edge shear. These have been, the other pair had not been sharpened before, but these have been sharpened. So my abrasives about had it, but this is the last pair I'm doing for now, unless somebody brings me more shears today. Like I said, I've got knives to do. Oh, nice. Well, hopefully you've watched some of my videos. I've got a couple of tutorial videos instead of live streams. There's a huge demand for it everywhere. I have more business than I want. I'm in the Houston area. There's 7.5 million people in the Houston area. It's the third largest metropolitan area in the United States. And I get calls from all over. There's four surrounding counties, 5 including Harris, but I don't ever leave this area. I could make tons more money and just stay a lot busier, but I don't want to. I'm busy enough. I work 7 days a week as it is. Oh, good job, Jim. I turned the camera back on. This is my last pair. I'm going to be done. Then I got knives to do, but I got to get something to eat. I'm starving. I haven't eaten in over 24 hours. Jim, are you still getting yard tools in? Have a good one, man. Yeah, this time of day I start starving. I didn't eat dinner last night. I'm getting pretty weak, so I'm gonna make me some tuna, egg, and avocado salad. I got a shovel over here to do. A lady brought me a shovel. I didn't have the heart to tell her no. She's a real nice lady. I don't do yard tools, but she brought it, and so I'm like, all right, I'll do them. I got no traction on the live stream today. I was hoping to pick up some subscribers, but it's not going to happen, so oh well. Yeah, evening is better. I think there's more people watching. All right, those are cutting good. All right, guys. Well, that's it for me for now. I'm gonna go eat some lunch and then come back out and I'll sharpen those knives I got sitting over there. I hope you guys, Jim, Jeff, I hope y'all stay busy today. Stay warm, stay busy. Thanks, man. Y'all